Alright guys, so welcome to my gym. My name's Richard. Reason for this is basically to show some sessions that I do, how I go about them, what order I put exercise in, just a little bit of education, some knowledge, and a bit of fun for you guys as well. Alright, so I'll show you around the gym. Alright, yeah, so today's session is focusing on our back. So that's the traps, rear delts, rhomboids, latissimus dorsi. That's what we're going to be hitting mostly today. So first exercise I like to start with, I like to start my weakest area first. So it's going to be rear delts. I always tend to hit those first in a back session, and again I'll hit them with a shoulder session as well, so you get them twice in a week. Helps develop them because your anteriors always take over. So rear delts first, so that'll be our first exercise number 1. So for rear delts, what I like to do is a variation of the face pull. As we're in a home gym, we have limited equipment, so we don't have a pulley system. So we're going to be using a resistance band instead, and I'll show you how we're going to hit that, get the concentration on them. Alright, so with our face pull, it's nice and simple. Got our resistance band attached up above. Just going to wrap that around the hands. You want to come down onto your back, and you're going to be pulling in towards the face, and then pushing the thumbs towards the floor, retracting the shoulder blades, getting that squeeze at the back. So it's up and back, retracting the shoulder blades. Now a lot of people just pull towards the face here, but if you really want to squeeze the back of the delt, what you want to do is retract, thumbs to the ground, get that retraction in the back of the delts. Today's workout, we're going to do 4 sets of that, for around about 15 to 20 reps, whatever you can manage. Alright, so after you've done your rear delts exercise, you've warmed those up, it's time to move on to what I think is probably one of the best exercises for back in general. It really gets that tapered V sort of shape in the latissimus dorsi. The lats is your basic pull-up. So these, well, they are tough, there are variations, ways to make them easier using bands or assistance, but let's try and just do as many as we can with a normal grip. The main aim here, keep body nice and straight when you're down, and you're drawing through the elbows up towards the ribs, rather than what a lot of people do is they'll bring their body up to the bar. Main focus here, elbows into the ribs. That's what we're looking at. That way you're engaging the lats fully, rather than pulling with your arms into your shoulders. It's not what we want. Alright, so third exercise that we're going to be doing, it's going to be a simple bent over row. So obviously the main muscles you're targeting here, again, all in the back. Latissimus dorsi, one of the main movers in this exercise. Also your rear delts are going to start kicking in here. Some of your stabilizers when you're in that bent over position are going to be your hip flexors. Your glutes as well are going to help stabilize with this. So it is important to work those muscles all the time through core exercises, those sorts of things as well. So yeah, over to bent over rows. bent over rows, like I said, bent position, we're going to use supinated grip, so it's palms facing upwards, shoulder width apart on the bar, keeping that back flat, chin up, and you're just going to bring it in, retract the shoulder blades, squeeze them at the back, that's the important part, up, in, nice and simple, a straight line, get through there. We're getting there, sweats are dripping. Alright, so fourth exercise now. So again, I like to move back then, start hitting the rear delts a little bit more, just on two big exercises, the pull-ups and the bent over rows for the lats. So I like to start isolating a little bit more here. We've done two big compounds, hit an isolation, and we go into a reverse fly. So predominantly hitting the rear delts, a little bit into the rhomboids as well. Yeah, so we go for it. All right, so this is one of those exercises you're probably gonna wanna go lighter on, just so you can get the full muscle contraction, because it is that squeeze at the top that you wanna get. Again, pinching the shoulder blades back as you're retracting. It's probably the most important part of this exercise, so don't worry about going crazy heavy on these. Go lighter, get the full range of motion, get that contraction, get that sort of mind muscle connection, really squeeze it out. Again, same as bent over row position, you want that back nice and flat, engaging the hip flexors, the glutes, a little bit of your rectus spinae. Dripping. So you know you got a good workout going on. Yeah, pre-workout kicking in. Yeah, so we got 3 more sets of you. Yep, 3 more to go. Let's get on with it, shall we? So pretty much final exercise of the workout is going to be single arm rows. So hitting into a compound because we're moving through 2 joint actions again. So getting the shoulder and the elbow into this now. So just drawing up to the side. Lats, rear delts, bit of biceps and forearms in there as well as stabilizing muscles. All right, so single arms. All right, so demonstrative set first. So this position here. Again, that back's nice and flat, arms straight, you're drawing up, bringing the elbow past the body, bringing the weight in, keeping that elbow tucked in nice and close. You don't want it flaying out to the side. You're not getting into the back, then it's more into the rear delts. So you're here, arms nice and straight, pull it up and down, nice and simple. So yeah, that was our first workout. So again, focusing on back and the lats. I like to aim for a rep range between 10 and 15. It's what I find works best for my body. Everyone else is a little bit different, so it's experimenting, finding out what works best for you. But if you're looking for hypertrophy gains, I'd probably say anywhere between 8 and 15 range is what you want to be going to. It tends to be sort of like the most well renowned for hypertrophy. So I find works best for me at the moment. So that's our first workout. Hope you enjoyed it. I mostly enjoyed it. Yeah, see you on the next one.